got to hustle, which is basically what we do. We hustle so we could get the bins out there and so our customers are comfortable enough to shop. It has helped me because it gave me a wake up, like, lets me know that work isn't always easy. Like, there's going to be some hard days and there's going to be some good days. So it just gave me basically a front on how things are going to go.
Everything that's in this building has come from the store. It's either stuff that we're storing to help us with the slow times of the donation period, which is January, February, March, and April. And the other flip side of that is stuff that's coming back from the stores that they cannot sell. Our goal here is not to put it in the garbage. Our goal is to find some way to recycle it. We had 42 youth to start. None of these kids have ever had jobs before, so I feel that our role into this is giving them that example of how it's going to be to provide in the future job stability for them.
I definitely think teamwork is the biggest thing that I'm learning here, just dealing with a lot of different people and personalities and being able to work with it. I just think it's going to prepare me for the future. It's my first job, so it's kind of getting me used to the job situation. We've also had a work training, so we come in and there's somebody speaking with us on how to move forward after this job and get ready for college or anything after high school.
I'm looking forward just to be independent. I like the work, so it fits me pretty well. After the Youth Works program, I'm going to be getting hired permanently pretty soon, within the next couple days or so.
I think it's really important that we prepare youth for what the working world really looks like, and so that they're not surprised when they get it. And the first jobs are so important. They can determine someone's future. And we always say that's good to find out what you like and don't like. So oftentimes in my department, we have students who come out saying, I don't want to do that. I don't want to work for a nonprofit. And we say, you know what, that's really good for you to find that out now, instead of maybe getting into a career down the road and then having to switch a major or careers.
Well, I want to be a lawyer, and I kind of was interested in working in an office and seeing how that would go. I've learned a lot. We've learned how to write papers and type up letterheads, use a printer, make phone calls correctly. We've learned a lot from this experience. I enjoy this job and I'd like to do it. I mean, the whole nonprofit part of it is a little nerve-wracking and hard to deal with, but I would take the job again.
We were going to embark on delivering 3 video games around professionalism skills or soft skills. And there was the idea of, hey, why don't you take on 25 interns from the Learn and Earn program to be your content experts. So they are researching, they are giving us feedback, they are helping us to design the video games, they're helping us to test the video games. They're the ones that, have to tell us that the game works.
I was eager because I love working, and I was a part of a summer program last year too, and I just really needed money as well, so I was very happy to get a call. Basic day, probably like we do a test case, which is where we run through a game and explain it from like point A to point B all the way, like all the buttons in the game, break it down and stuff like that. And then sometimes we make our own games. There's a lot of brainstorming and sticky notes. I'm surprised there's not one on my body somewhere. Just having an experience, seeing all these like professional people and like an actual like career that they do every day and that they enjoy, and seeing how happy they are with their job just gives me like the motivation to be where they're at.
I would say is a very good experience for me personally, is to have the ability to actually be in this atmosphere and learn about what my future is going to look like. I'm a computer science major with a focus in gaming and a minor in mathematics. I was luckily put in a position where it fits right in track with what I want to do in life.
They have fresh ideas, great energy, and you just feel it in the space. These are the folks that we want to hire in 5 years. I'm just so appreciative that the Learn and Earn program exists. If we have the opportunity, we'll definitely take Learn and Earn interns next summer.